What does it take to be crowned Bombay's most imaginative bartender? And are there any tricks the winner can teach us to spice up our own home bartending skills? Justin Lavenue, co-owner of the Roosevelt Room in Austin, Texas, was just recently named this year's North America Finals winner, and he joins us now. Justin, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What were some of the more difficult aspects of the competition for you?
It's always tough. The first round is always tough, the semifinals, because it's chopped style where it's kind of like Iron Chef style.
Yeah.
Where they bring this 28 finalists that made it to Las Vegas, and 7 heats of 4 bartenders each go head to head, and they have a mystery tool and mystery ingredient they have to use to create a Bombay Sapphire signature cocktail.
I love that aspect of the mystery ingredient. I mean, looking at our own kitchens, I'm going to throw a couple ingredients at you and see what you'd come up with.
Okay,
what would you do with maple syrup?
Maple syrup is actually used in a lot of classic cocktails, and it's a wonderful replacement to your standard simple syrup or sugar in drinks. It's important to note it's about twice as sweet as 1-to-1 simple syrup. So if you cut it half with an equal part of water, you'll make a syrup, and then it can be used as a substitute for many classic cocktail recipes, just as a same proportion to simple syrup.
So keep that sweetness in mind.
Exactly.
Now here's a trickier one. What would you do with black pepper?
Black pepper is also, it's a really nice one, actually pairs really well with gin, but black pepper has a really nice, great subtle spice and aroma to it. So when you crack it on top of cocktails, the piperine that's contained in it will give you a nice, really elegant, subtle spice at the end, much less intense than you would get from, say, capsaicin from jalapenos or habaneros. Sounds
great. Okay, maybe this one will stump you. Okay. Right. What about soy sauce? Can you actually put that in a drink?
You can. So soy sauce is a really intense flavor. You want to use it in small doses, but it's got a great salinity to it, so you can sub it out for like salt in a margarita or something like that.
I like salty drinks, so I can see that. That would be lovely.
Exactly. Or olive brine, because olive brine is salty, and also has a really nice umami character to it. So it's going to add a nice little depth and complexity to your cocktail.
Sounds great. I think we have some experimentation to do at home. Now let's get to your award-winning drink. Will you tell us how it's done?
Absolutely. So the drink is called the Poet's Muse. It's inspired by Japanese haiku.
Beautiful name, by the way.
Appreciate that. Thank you. And it utilizes a lot of Japanese ingredients and Japanese bartending techniques. So the drink itself is Bombay Sapphire Gin, a syrup that I made that's called the Poet's Cordial, that is pistachio milk, honey, matcha green tea powder, and some winter spices, cinnamon star anise, and vanilla.
A great mix of ingredients.
It's delicious.
Oh,
it's really
my
nice.
goodness. And you've brought it with you?
Of course.
Oh,
yes.
My goodness. Yes. What a treat. Can we give it a little taste?
Absolutely. So, 2 ounces of Bombay Sapphire Gin. 3/4 ounces of a citrus blend with lime and yuzu concentrate.
I see that.
3/4 ounces of the Poet's Cordial. And 2 dashes of an umami tincture that's sauteed shiitake mushrooms and Bombay Sapphire, and a little bit of salt.
Where do you get the sauteed shiitake mushrooms?
You have to make that.
Make that.
Give it a nice shake. Japanese use cobbler shakers and large ice.
And here we are.
Strain it into your coupe glass. The Japanese will always serve it on top of a large cube of ice to keep it cold. And garnish with a little lime peel rosette with, of course, bamboo skewers that I dropped into the drink.
It's gorgeous. Look at that. As beautiful as the name. Now let's give it a taste, shall we? Cheers. Thank you so much for bringing your award-winning drink here.
Thank you very much for having me.
To our set. That's really delightful.
I'm very glad
and all those unusual flavors just really work.
Complex.
Thank you. Complex.
Absolutely.
And fantastic. Thank you. Delicious.